What's up, guys? Jake here, and welcome to Theorize This. This is a channel that I've created to help me make sense of everything that's going on in the world. So, one thing that is of concern to me, and a driving force behind why I started this channel, is that there seems to be no end to problems. And if you want to try to do something about those problems, it can be really hard to know where to focus your energy. And even when you try to focus on a specific issue, to try to understand it better, if it's a particularly charged issue, it can sometimes not only be daunting, but even frightening to take a stand. Everything seems so confusing and like there aren't real solutions to anything. But I disavow that idea. Problems have solutions. If you watch the news, it might seem like everybody is at each other's throats all the time. And it seems like rational discussion is becoming a thing of the past. And that if you just yell louder than everyone else, you might get your way. I'm attempting with this channel to do away with that mentality for the purpose of just trying to understand things for myself. Also, I've wanted a platform to speak from for a while, and YouTube serves as one. I want to research things, I want to talk to people, and I want to attempt to come to real conclusions and discover what the real reasons are behind the divisions that plague the world. For instance, seriously, what is up with global warming? Are GMOs safe? Do human beings come from monkeys? How about is Justin Bieber an Illuminati puppet who sometimes transforms into a giant lizard? Seems like some people might believe that. How about is the world 7,000 years old? Or 4 billion? Or what's actually at stake with the issue of abortion? There is a lot of confusion out there. There's a lot of disinformation. There's a lot of depression. There's a lot of anger and malice. There's a lot of money. And there is a lot to lose. These things affect me in many ways, on many levels. But when I stop and take a breath, when I look at the mountains or a clear starry night, the honest truth is that I feel blessed. I feel blessed to have a mind that I can use to try and make sense of all of these things. That said, it frustrates me that there are those out there who use their minds to find ways to benefit by perpetuating that confusion and inciting violence and division. I realize that there's a war going on. It's a war of information. You might think then that that might not be too costly of a war if it's just bits of information being tossed around. But when you realize that your bodies, your skin and bones, your heart, and your very mind are made up of incredible amounts of bits of information, you start to see a little bit of the true cost here. Whatever it is that is fundamentally you, that's what's at stake. And if you will, you could even say that it's your very soul that's on the line. Although not impossible, I think for the most part, it's pretty difficult to come to any real certainty about ultimate truths. That's truths with a capital T. But it's not as hard as it might seem to come together on things to find practical solutions to the everyday issues that plague our society in a real, peaceable way. And this is kind of what my purpose is. It's the purpose of Theorize This, among other things. I don't want to prove to the world one thing or another. I'm trying to figure things out for myself. And through this channel, I'm opening up my research method so you understand how I end up where I do on any given topic. I'm doing this so I can be more confident. First of all, so I can be more informed, but also so I can be more confident in taking a stand in a world where merely talking about your belief or your reasoning is oftentimes crucified. And if you would, I'd like your help. There are a lot of things that I'm concerned with, and so we'll just get started right now. Everybody, theorize this. Genetically modified foods Foods whose DNA has been directly altered in a laboratory setting through genetic engineering are used to help feed the growing populace of the world, and it can be designed to provide increased amounts of essential nutrients to the consumers. That's amazing to me that we have the technology and the ability to do that. At the same time, though, I wonder, are there alternative ways to feed the world and the growing population of the world? Ways in which that don't require advanced understanding of genetically altering foods in a laboratory? Let me know. Make sure to leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the matter. Like and subscribe if this is something that you might be interested in. I appreciate any love or support. And this is the first thing that I'm going to start looking into. GMOs. Until next time, I hope to have a video up soon talking about what I've done to research this. But until then, take care, guys. And remember to, I don't know, love your life, learn things, and do good.